Imagine growing up until, let's say, the age of 10 and how your parents have programmed you throughout your childhood. And then you start to gain a little more curiosity and imagination, and you watch all these movies and you see all of these potential ways of living life, yet your previous programming keeps you down here and in the belief and the mindset that you could never obtain that. Hi, I'm Holly, and I'm sharing a part of my journey to bring courage and inspire you on yours. And it's quite fascinating how I've watched other people live and how myself and my beliefs and my mindset has gotten me through all of these crazy, chaotic times in my life. And so many people settle for careers, relationships, locations. They settle for a life that they believe they're worthy of. And so most people settle down here because they believe that movies are fairy tales and there's no way that you could ever obtain a certain level in your life. And there's no way that you could gain that true, pure connection, that relationship that you've always dreamt of, your dream girl, your dream man. So you settle. And now you've told the universe that you're okay with mediocre and that you're okay with living down here and that you're okay with struggling and you're okay with being okay that she's not your dream girl or he's not your dream guy. You're okay with half-ass. So now that's what you manifest into your life. Now on the flip side of this, imagine watching those movies, even when you've grown up with the programming that you could never obtain this or that it's not truly possible, or let's say your family maybe did show you the potential and support you in ways that they knew that you could obtain more than they ever could. Let's say that maybe you did have that support. Whether you have or you have not, when your dreams and your mindset are aligned with the fact that you can have your dream guy, you can have your dream girl, and you're not going to settle because you know that it's possible, even if it takes longer than everybody else. Everyone is so set on instant gratification. And so they settle. And they're not putting themselves in a position where they're slightly suffering or really suffering to build that solid foundation and to truly get to know themselves and their value and what they really want in life. And telling the universe that, no, that mediocre is not okay for me. No, I'm not going to stay with that man or woman because they're not treating me how I deserve, how I want to be treated. I know that I don't have my dream life with them, so I'm not going to settle. Now imagine living a life like that, knowing that, yeah, you're going to suffer along the way. Yeah, you're going to struggle. And though, due to you putting in the sweat labor and having that ultimate patience, which many people have no idea what patience truly is, the intuitive inaction, the reflection and realigning your mindset and your perspective with your true intentions, the truest, highest vibrational life that you could possibly ever live, aligning yourself with that in the universe and telling the universe that that's not good enough. I deserve better. I am worthy. Now imagine having the patience for that type of life, not bringing along all of this previous trauma because you settled, all this previous trauma because you did half-assed for so long in your life that now you have to heal for years out of that mindset, out of that trauma, figure out what your true value is and what you're worthy of. You don't even have to go through that because you've built that solid foundation. You've spent years being celibate. You've spent years focusing on you and your purpose rather than what everybody else tells you you should be. Imagine that. Knowing, just knowing. Even though it's not tangible, because in my reality, believing is seeing. It's not seeing is believing. I know my worth. I know my value. Yeah, I need to struggle along the way because I chose all the wrong people in the beginning, but I never stuck around. I didn't keep them around. I saw that they were the wrong people and I moved on. Even though they may not have, and even though they want to still ruin my life, I've moved on a long time ago. And it's shitty that they didn't want to do better for themselves because they put all their energy into me instead. So whatever. Their loss. They could have built their dream life too. So what you are choosing right now is going to determine where you're heading. What you chose last year determines where you are now. What you chose 5 years ago determines where you are now. What seeds did you plant? Because it's harvest season. And if you see shit in your life, and if you see no way out, it's because of your choices. It's because of who you chose to settle with. It's because of who the careers that you chose to stick with, even though you were not fulfilled. Because, I have to pay a mortgage, or, I got all these bills, so I'm going to have to stick it out. Or I'm going to have to take the hokey pokey because I don't want to lose my job because I got to pay my mortgage. Really? I have to because everybody else says I have to? Is that any way to live? Because they say this, I got to do this? Really? I would much rather struggle and hold integrity within me. Integrity. In order to not settle for someone to treat me like shit. Whether that's a boss or a partner or whoever it is. A friend, family, anybody. Integrity. How are you living your life? Do you even know your values? Because you deserve so much better than you're giving yourself. Mwah. Bliss for each and every one of you.